You also have the head rabbi of France has said there's no future for Jews in France. I'm paraphrasing, but he basically said that. And as of 2 days ago, there were already 2,000 Jews who had started the application to make Aliyah to Israel. Um, and it, just an aside here, the the Jews of Europe are seeing these mass demonstrations of pro-Hamas people on the streets in the major cities of Europe, and they don't feel safe. And they have, and there's, when they're seen to be Jewish, they're saying like, get out of here, go back to, and it's actually off like go back to Poland as if they're from Poland, right? And they're also like, so where are they going to go? Are they going to go to America? No, because America doesn't do that. They're going to go to the place where they're from, which is the land of Israel. And but it may, there's big outcry this week about the expansion of settlements in Judea and Samaria. But the expansion of settlements in Judea and Samaria is a direct result of what is happening in the rest of the world. You have the rest of the world driving the Jews out of their nation. There's only like 5,000 Jews left in Denmark. I met a guy who was the kind of the head of the Danish Jewish community, and he was like, "Yeah, there's no future for us in Denmark," and so it's really a matter of like when and how people are going to get out, and that's sad to me. That's tragic because what it will lead to is what happens every time the Jews are driven from a place. It actually does worse, because the blessing of God comes off of that nation, and so there is I don't talk about the end times much, but I don't know that I have a real cohesive view of the end times. If you ever get me down somewhere and put a couple beers in me and ask me about the end times, I'll probably say, I don't know. But I can see a scenario in which, there is this picture where all the nations come and surround Israel, and that's when God saves it. And you can almost see how that could happen by all the Jews being driven from Denmark and France and Germany and all the they already got a lot kicked out of Poland and like Italy, etc. And where are they going to go? They all go back to the land. And it's not like they all can move into Tel Aviv, the strip of the coast, the Mediterranean. It's not enough land there for all the people, all the Jews of the world to live in Tel Aviv. And so where are they going to live? They're going to live in settlements. Where? In Judea and Samaria. Why? Because that's where the Jews come from. Okay? That's laying that out there, y'all. Okay. So, elections in France, terrible. Jews are being are now leaving. Another Jewish member of parliament from France was like, we had a good run here, guys, but we're out. Again, that was a major paraphrase. Long. I'll post it up. But listen, it's going to be a real Europe is going to change based upon what has happened in the last 2 weeks, pretty significantly, I think. All right, so now I'm going to get to some. Let me just talk a little bit about this whole problem of immigration, because it is a problem.